All right, y'all, what's going on? It's your girl, Excellent Goddess. Welcome back to Excellent Goddess Tarot, and it's Self-Love Sunday. Self-love, self-care Sunday. That is, all right, that's where we focus on you. All week we have been focusing on, external stuff and love stuff, relationship stuff. I do smell a little bit of it here, but it's not as important as the message is meant for you. All right. So yeah, let's keep healing, y'all. All right, before we get started, please go ahead and like this video so other viewers can find us. It also helps the channel. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, I love you. I love you anyway, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. And if you finally decide that you would like to book a personal reading with me, then my email is there in the description box. Hit me up. All right. So overall, it looks pretty good. I don't necessarily see one collective message for you. What I do see is different ingredients that may help you for whatever space you're in right now. All right, so I'll start off with the messages from the universe. The best message of all, which I love to hear from the universe, is you're on the right track. All right, so whatever you have going on right now, whatever you are doing, even if it's tough right now, even if it feels really good right now, you're right where you are supposed to be. You are on the right track. Whatever track you're on is going to lead you right to where you want to go. All right. The universe says this is a very important relationship. This love is here to stay. So I can see this two ways since we are talking about self, the relationship with yourself. Okay. Of course, that is a love that is here to stay. Self-love, self-worth is the best. Right. So, if some of you are coming more into yourselves, Two of Cups energy, if you are becoming one with yourself, that is awesome. That is definitely a relationship that is here to stay. For some of you, or for all of you, it means that. But for some of you, this absolutely does talk about a new relationship in your environment that isn't going anywhere. Okay. The universe says, let someone know you care. I believe we saw that for the new moon in Capricorn reading. But nonetheless, please express yourselves however you need to the person that may be on your mind right now. Just let someone know you care. All right. Especially now, for those of you who really celebrate these holidays, for some, it's a very happy time, but for most, it's a very sad time. So just reach out and let somebody know that you're thinking about them or something like that. Okay. The universe says, face your fears. Okay. Recently, I was in a debate over fear, and how I find fear to be an illusion. Fear is not real. Fear is something placed upon us, projected upon us, taught, and essentially it just keeps you from doing things that your soul is calling you to do. So it's like, I'm not going to go ahead and do that because I'm afraid to. I mean, are you really? What is there to be afraid of? Okay. Fears of rejection, fears of, or let's just call it the unknown, because we don't know what's going to happen. And so it makes us feel some type of way, which is fine. But being afraid, it's just like, So with facing your fears, again, that analogy of being in the dark and seeing all those shadows, and then when you cut the light on, it's like, oh, that's my coat. Oh, that's the back of the chair. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a candle. So these things don't look as scary as they do when you're in the dark about it. So whatever you are in the dark about, or whatever you've been trying to tuck, or whatever maybe still in your subconscious that maybe comes out through nightmares, let's just say, it's time to just finally face it, cut the light on, and deal with it head on. Okay. The last message here from the universe is be more detached. Okay. So in some area of your life, it's actually right now, maybe like a head over heart vibe you kind of need to go for, energy you need to be in. There is something that you need to pull your emotions from. And the first thing that's popping up in my mind is anything that may trigger you. But you find that these things that trigger you, or were designed to trigger you, or, intentionally made to trigger you, those are kind of the things you need to be more detached from, because they're giving, there's nothing you can do about it. It's giving, it's out of your control. It's giving, man, that happened such a long time ago. It's just giving this energy of something that you do not need to be emotionally invested in. You know, something maybe you don't have a dog in that fight. You know what I mean? So just be more detached, however that resonates with you. All right. So top row for your messages for this self-love Sunday is manifestation, grief, ground yourself in consciousness. All right. So manifestation is really just an energy that's calling for you to kind of get in alignment. All right. There are things that you are trying to manifest. And so there's just a strong focus on your chakras being aligned in order for you to manifest. Okay. Not really any advice besides focus on that energy center. Imagine that energy flowing through you, and manifest your wildest dreams. Okay. The only way that things could get hard for you in order to do that, if you have those areas of you blocked, you know, if there's a confidence issue, if you have a issue with your willpower or drive, if you still have old situations still living in your heart space that really don't need to be there anymore, those are areas where you need to really those are the areas that you need to focus on, so that you can really just have just an open energy center in order for you to manifest whatever you need to manifest. All right, hopefully that makes sense. So with grief, and I'm using two decks that I haven't used in a really long time, but with grief, right? The story behind grief, you know, you have a girl named Penelope, and she's given this dog while she's in college. And that dog is her best friend. That dog is there through everything. That dog is with her through everything. And suddenly the dog dies in her arms. You know, God called it back. So Penelope is extremely heartbroken. And everybody around her is saying, get over it. It's just a dog. You know, but only Penelope knows the connection that Penelope had with her dog. And so the message is, don't rush to heal. Don't worry about anybody else's thoughts or opinions on what you need to do to heal. Take as much time as you need. Only you know when you are ready to get back out there. Only you know when you are ready to love again, and you want to be prepared for that. You want to be ready for that. So continue your healing process. If you're still grieving over something, continue. Don't feel like you need to rush that. All right, pretty simple. So with the next message of grounding yourself, a lot of you may be in your head right now. A lot of you may feel all over the place. It is important right now to ground yourself. All right. It is another helpful factor with manifestation as well. All right. So if you need to take your shoes off and walk around in the grass, I mean, some of you are still in warm climates. Here on the East Coast is very cold. But however, you can ground yourself. I mean, in nature is the best, but maybe even if you could walk barefoot in the house, if you could just sit on the floor or on the ground, that will help. But ground yourself. With consciousness, it's very simple. You guys are becoming more conscious. All right, you're becoming more aware of what's happening, what's going on around you and within you. And it is a beautiful space to be. And it's also going to help you with grieving. It's going to help you with grounding yourself. It's going to help you with, you know, facing your fears or being more detached. All right, just understanding, understanding, and overstanding exactly what you're looking at and seeing things for what they are. Okay. So in the second row, we have a lot. Trust the niggle. We have honesty, woman holding a coin, opportunity and change, get more information and compromise. All right. So with trust the niggle, that's just like saying, trust your intuition. Okay. So right now, your intuition it's been nudging. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? Okay. So again, getting grounded, being conscious, sitting still, you know, sitting in silence, silencing the ego. Huge part of all of this. That is the way you're going to be able to really hone in and listen to what your intuition is trying to tell you. And from there, you can make whatever moves that you need to make. All right. It may have something to do with this honesty card. With being honest, it is. Well, with honesty, it's about being honest And it's about being honest with people, possibly being honest with yourself. Maybe your intuition is trying to tell you something and you really need to be honest with yourself. But this is also about demanding honesty from others, because you deserve the clarity that you need. So maybe your intuition is telling you something and you want to, ask a few questions. You should definitely go ahead and do that, because you deserve clarity. All right. If someone is asking for clarity from you, you should also go ahead and give them the honesty that they deserve. Okay. With woman holding a coin, this could talk about love for you masculines. You could have a very wealthy woman coming towards your way. Woman holding a coin does give me Empress vibes. For some of you, this is your money coming up. Okay. You may have someone who is a woman or someone in feminine energy that may come to you and be able to help you or provide some type of opportunity where your finances can grow, or your business can grow. And again, it could mean that someone new that is quite wealthy, emperor or empress, is coming into your life, and it is going to help you also build, just wealth, spiritual wealth. All right. Opportunity and change. So again, woman holding a coin. There's someone coming in, and then with that, this is a very important relationship. This love is here to stay. I mean, this could hint towards, a romantic relationship. Someone who's going to be very rich in your life, just very abundant, very helpful in your life, and it could have everything to do with that, an opportunity for that, and definitely bringing in some type of change in your life. All right, change or transition. So with get more information and compromise, there are some answers that you're going to get. There are some answers that you still may need. Now may not be the best time to make a decision about anything, because there's still some more information that you need to get. Maybe you need to hear someone else's side of the story. Maybe you need to get some honesty or clarity from someone before you can make a decision. And so with compromise, it's only after you get all the information you need, you can take the necessary steps. Okay. So if someone feels a little bit different from how you do in whatever situation, whether it's romantic or it's just some type of partnership, a family member or whatever, but in some connection here, two people are going to feel a little bit differently, but there is going to be plenty of room for one of you or both of you to change or tweak some things where you both can meet on common ground. So this isn't going to be about, all right, fuck it then, you go your way and I go mine. But this is like, okay, this is how we both feel. How can we make this work? All right. And so you may need more information from your person or from a particular person in order to reach this compromise. Okay. So you can possibly expect that. Okay. Honesty, woman holding a coin, opportunity and change, get more information, compromise. I feel something there. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Okay, I do have your herb or spice, and I do have your chakra message. So let's go right into it. Spirit says black pepper will help you right now. Okay, it protects and promotes honesty. I'm telling you, there's something coming where you're gonna have to be really real about it. You're gonna have to be really honest about it, and I wouldn't hold back either. The only advice I can give you is to speak your mind without saying too much. Okay? Just say what needs to be said. So with black pepper, I haven't seen black pepper. Well, I guess the you can get them in the balls, you can do the cracked pepper, but same kind of like way I tell you to do everything else. Just boil the water and drop some whole peppers in there. Whole peppercorns, I guess you would call them, the little black balls. Just drop them in there. 5 minutes, let it boil. Cut the stove off, or whatever you're using, and just let that steam through the house. Okay, but it again promotes and protects honesty. You can also see if this comes in some type of incense as well. That would be cool. So I'm getting throat chakra. All right. If it's not black pepper, just do some things to promote that throat chakra there. Maybe even wear a lot of blue. Okay. Blue stones, just blue. All right. So your chakra wisdom message here is, it comes from the base chakra or the root chakra, first chakra, right? And it's responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excess and overindulgences as I forgive myself for past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So, don't blame yourself. Take accountability, but don't blame yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Remember to be very loving and compassionate and empathetic towards yourself. You could only do as good as and once you know better, then you begin to do better. So just look at it more so as an evolution of your growth, rather than a place to just be stuck on and be hard on yourself and blame yourself and, hate yourself. It makes no sense. All right, so I'm going to get some tea and see what our final message is from the universe, pulling this intuitively. And, all we could do is hope that it makes some sense here. All right, so okay, this one feels better. All right. So the message is, I've actually pulled 3, but I'm going to pull this top one because that's what I was aiming for. So the message is, when the dawn of simplicity comes in life, complications leave. Wow. Don't make your life harder than what it has to be, folks. I mean, pretty simple. It's the simple things in life, we make things harder than what it has to be. And a simple life is just the best. The way to achieve a simple life is to tell yourself, I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need. All right. Because you do. You really do. And anything else that you may want, that can be provided for you too, but don't operate out of a space of lack. Just know that you have everything you need. It's very simple. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there. You guys enjoy your Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Peace.